Welcome back to Crux Stationalis. Today, on the Thursday of the second week of Lent, we head to the Roman Station Church of Santa Maria in Trastevere. This piazza provides quintessential Roman life at any hour of the day. The facade of the church was restored in the year 1702 by Carlo Fontana, who replaced a sloping tiled roof with the present classical one. The octagonal fountain in the piazza in front of the church, which already appears in a map of 1472, was also restored by Carlo Fontana. Now let's head inside. The Basilica of Santa Maria in Trastevere is a titular minor basilica in Trastevere. It's one of the oldest churches in Rome. The basic floor plan and wall structure of the church date back to the 340s, and much of the structure to the mid-12th century. The first sanctuary was built here by Pope Callistus I in the years 2021 and 2027, and later completed by Pope Julius I. The church possesses significant mosaics from the late 13th century by Pietro Cavallini. Cavallini joins his contemporaries Giotto and Duccio in the progress of proper perspective within art. The 13th century brought changes in perspective which moved from more iconographic imagery to an increase in form, a greater natural quality in art. Before exploring more these mosaics, let's go to the side chapel on the gospel side of the church. Inside this chapel, there is a unique icon of the enthroned Virgin and Child, the Madonna della Clemenza, Our Lady of Clemency, a panel painting in encaustic, which is a method of painting that involves burning. It dates between the 6th and 9th century and is probably of Byzantine origins. The Madonna della Clemenza, which sits at the center here, is one of the 5 oldest existing Marian icons from the medieval period. This mosaic is the birth of Our Lady, where Santa Anna is reposed, and the decor appears to be a great hall. It makes up part of the series of the Life of the Virgin by Pietro Cavallini. This ciborium or baldacchino was rebuilt by Virginio Vespiniani between 1866 and 1867. The altar houses the relics of San Callisto. This apse of Santa Maria in Trastevere is structured in 3 sections. In the upper band, we see the medieval mosaics dating from 1140 to 1143. This part is closed by the mystic lamb flanked by 12 sheep. On the triumphal arch, we see the prophets Isaiah, Jeremiah, the symbols of the evangelists, the 7 candlesticks of Revelation. And from wherever you stand in the basilica, you look up from the cosmatesque floor, and you see in the center of the apse Christ crowning the Virgin, and on the right the saints Peter, Pope Cornelius, Pope Julius I, and Calipodius, and on the left Pope Callistus I, San Lorenzo, and Pope Innocent II. And then in the middle section there are the 13th century mosaics by Pietro Cavallini, assisted by Jacopo Torriti, one of the greatest Roman painters of the Middle Ages. Here, Cavallini has created the largest and most famous cycle of mosaics depicting the life of the Virgin. The importance of Cavallini, not only for aesthetic reasons, is due to the fact that he constitutes a radical departure from Byzantine art, from that iconographic, two-dimensional art, to give life to an Italian style. The present nave preserves its original pre-12th century basilica plan and stands on the earlier foundations. The 22 granite columns with Ionic and Corinthian capitals that separate the nave from the aisles come from the ruins of the baths of Caracalla, as did the lintel of the entrance door. Now we will head outside to see the facade and the bell tower. The Romanesque bell tower, or campanile, is from the 12th century. The mosaics of the facade are believed to also be from the 12th century. They depict the Madonna enthroned and suckling the child, flanked by 12 women holding lamps. Thank you for joining us at today's Roman Station Church of Santa Maria in Trastevere. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video and share with your family and friends. See you tomorrow.